Yeah, that's right, Lauren. You know, I just stepped out the Johnston County School Board meeting. The board chair announced that they are tabling a measure that would have removed the words gender identity and sexual orientation from its district policies. LGBTQ plus advocates tell me this is about protecting the youth, but so do supporters of the measure.
Hopefully they can make that change because our children shouldn't be exposed to things like that.
Miss Lynn didn't want to show her face for this story, but as the grandmother of a soon-to-be Johnston County kindergarten student, she has strong feelings.
My concern is that they won't know the truth about who they are and who God made them, I guess. You know, pretending to be a dog or a cat it's absurd.
Her words come as the Johnston County School Board was set to vote on revising its district policy for students and staff, removing the words sexual identity and gender orientation.
This came as quite a surprise.
In 2023, Johnston County community advocate Ben Chapman presented a proposal to the school board asking them to include gender identity and expression protections. It passed 7-0.
It could roll back these protections and make it so that students in Johnston County Public Schools are no longer protected under policy.
Ben believes school board members didn't anticipate the community concern that came with voting on this measure. They were originally slated to take action tonight, and online you can see the terms gender identity and sexual orientation are crossed out on this board document that was supposed to be considered. I reached out to the school board chair, Lynn Andrews, and she never responded. But she sent Ben these two emails today. The first saying the board wants to receive clarification on these issues. The second, almost an hour and a half later, saying after further discussion, they will table these policies because they need more information on the direction they need to take.
For this board to consider LGBT students that self-identify as LGBT, who are in Johnston County, who live here, who think of Johnston County as their home.
And as Johnston County Schools looks to continue conversations around removing sexual orientation and gender identity from its policy, the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction says it will continuously monitor federal orders and legal requirements. Moms for Liberty released this statement to Eyewitness News about the proposed changes, saying, quote, "We applaud Johnston County Public Schools for updating their policies to protect students. We hope that other school systems, like Wake County Public Schools, will quickly follow suit." But Holly Atkins with Hope for Teens, a nonprofit dedicated to LGBTQ plus youth, says otherwise.
It says to those people, you now have a green light to be bullied upon. It now says you are no longer part of the general community and you are no longer worthy of our time or our effort.
And for the record, Wake County Schools says this is not something they are considering. Meantime, Johnston County School Board says they want to go back and review the state and federal law and make sure they're in compliance before moving forward. We're live in Johnston County. Akilah Davis, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.